How? Why? Where? What? When? Who? Hey there, cats and cookies, it's Weelassreacts bringing you another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Steven Universe Season 3 Episode 7 Drop Beat Dad and Episode 8 Mr. Greg. I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of Greg in these episodes, just call it a hunch, you could be wrong. Yes, so in the last episodes then, it was episode 6 and it was Hit the Diamond, that was right, that was like the best episode. And then we've got Steven's new ability that he's been learning and how he slows his descent, which actually fun enough we saw a little bit of Rose Quartz doing in another episode when she jumped down from somewhere really high. So Steven's now going to have to try and fully master that. He knows that it ties into his emotions, so that's going to be interesting to see if that comes back up again. Hit the Diamond we've got was just chaos, good fun, good humour, all round one of my favourite episodes. It was so silly, I loved it. But I'm excited for a couple of Greg focused episodes. Give me them, you know? Greg's never been like a particular character that's been at the forefront of my favourites, but I really do like him. I respect him as a character. I think he's a lot of fun, so I'm excited to see how this goes down. Before we get stuck in though, usual YouTube shite, thumbs up video, click subscribe to join me on the journey, and if you want access to the full raw uncut version of all my reactions, click the link in the video description down below. It will take you to my Patreon. That is enough fanning around though, here it is, and let's click play and get started. Let's go. It's Steven!
No! Motherfucking Steven!
You made it. You were there. You were there.
I got the stupid thing. It's in the way. I'm just gonna go back to the Okay, bye. That's it.
Right, let's get back to the episode. Let's go.
Thanks again for helping me take all this stuff out, Steven.
Oh, hi.
Problem. I've always wanted to be a roadie, whether they're lifting the heaviest equipment or just offering moral support.
I only really need the lifting, but
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens tonight.
He's also like super strong, like super fucking strong, so he can lift all manners of shit.
Whoa!
Steven was holding up with one hand, and that guy who's like a teenager struggled to even hold it. That just shows you like how fucking strong he is.
I'm doing a show tonight, Yellowtail.
Oh
It is
dear.
too a viable career. 80% of Germans make their living DJing. Why can't you just accept that I
Wow.
want to be a fisherman like you? Why would I want to bring home fish when I could bring home sick beats?
Wait, don't leave. Waxing is free.
Oh.
Just helping sour cream take us
Oh.
to the warehouse.
Oh, like a roadie, huh?
Bus to clean? Oh, wow,
The
that's
size
cool.
of that.
Oh, it's him!
Rotten old manager? I'll protect you, Dad!
He's such a cutie pie.
Guess the music biz wasn't as good to you as it's been to me.
Wow, what an asshole. It feels like about right that, you know, assholes tend to make it in certain industries. Not all of them, but just some of them, you know?
This is my son, Steven.
Whoa, guess I'll call you Star Child Jr.
No, don't you dare.
I can do you one better than a car wash. You and I have some unfinished business.
I totally clogged up your toy. Whoa!
Oof.
Dad?
Sour cream.
What are you doing here?
Wait, what? What?
Just look at you.
Wait. Hold on a minute. So Yellowtail is not his biological father. Oh, so like him and Onion are like half brothers. Wait, maybe he did tell us this in a previous episode. Maybe he did say he's not my real dad or something. Maybe he did mention this and I just have forgotten. Oh, you're his son. And you want to make it big as a DJ and he's not helping you out? What an asshole of a father. Wow.
I can't believe they're related.
Yeah,
See the resemblance?
I do know.
What's this shiny card with your contact info on it?
That's a business
Just
card.
a little something we pro music types call a laminated business card.
That is so legit.
I always feel legit whenever I'm handing out my business cards. I do it at conventions and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
We're gonna cram 9 years of bonding into one spectacular event. What is this, a concert for ants?
Game Boy.
invite some
Wow.
ants.
He's going to be like an asshole to... I thought this episode... Oh, it's not about Greg. It's about him. No, I wanted an episode about Greg. I thought Drop Beat Dad was like Greg was going to teach Steven history through songs or something. I thought it was going to be about him. I have to sit through this?
If you want to bring people in, you can't play out in the sticks. You gotta be where the people are. Now this
Sure.
is more like it. We'll set up right here in the sand.
You threw a show here on the beach for my dad, and judging from what he said, you didn't do a good job at all.
can I real talk with you
Wow.
for a second? I was a jerk, but real talk. I've learned a lot about myself.
He's not
in the
learned a
music
single
business.
thing, right?
Things aren't going to be like they were last time. Real talk.
Wow.
He says real talk one more
Yellowtail
time, I'm
never
gonna
real
punch him.
talks.
Marty here. Talk to me.
I'm losing my will to live.
It looks like you're all set on roadies, huh? Guess I'll just carry myself home.
Hey, Star Child Jr. Catch.
VIP pass?
You're in the big leagues now, little roadie.
Oh, official roadie, cute. Yeah, and he can carry just...
Jeez. What if Greg feed that kid?
Yeah, I love how the episode is subtly just reminding us just how fucking strong Steven is. Like, they drop the hints every now and again, you see it. He's so strong. That's where his crystal gem aspect of himself shines through. Huh, pun intended. Yeah.
We're ready to go whenever you are.
Okay.
Let a proper hype man set the stage for you.
Whoa. I've never been properly hyped before.
Some guy!
This show is special to me. It's personal. Because
like him.
I want to introduce you to a fresh, raw experience. Soda!
What?
Oh, it's a sponsorship thing.
That's right. Cola.
That's what the G was. I should have realised what he was wearing. I was like, I did notice it, but I just thought it was like the name. And then the bus, that explains everything. I did wonder like what the bus was for, and if he was just bringing it by to like show off in front of Greg or rub it in Greg's face or something. This is arguably worse. Arguably worse.
Are you ready to guac?
Ouch.
This is terrible! From concentrate!
It's not even good on chips.
Ugh. Onion likes it. Yeah, Onion would.
Dad, you're ruining my show.
This isn't your show. I've got a good deal with guacola. You're lucky I'm letting you in on the ground floor.
For God's sake,
I thought
wow.
this was
what an
about
accent.
making up for lost time.
I need this guacola deal, okay? Don't be selfish.
Wow.
Mama.
Yeah, dude, cuss him out, cuss him
I
out.
said, I don't need you or guacola to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I never have.
Yeah.
I only came here because I'm legally obligated to give you this.
What is it?
So much for me in the music biz.
Wow.
I'm sorry, sour cream.
No, you've still got a
What's
chance.
that noise? It's my stepdad. He was just waiting for me to fail so he could get me and put me to work on his boat.
I don't think it's that, right?
So I can fish my life away.
Oh, it's stuff.
It's my old gear?
Yeah, it's the stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, there you go. That's a real parent. A real parent. It's not the person that biologically gave birth to you or the person who's biologically involved in any way. It's the people that raise you, man. And that could be found family. That could be like anybody. It could be adoptive parents. It could be step parents, half parents, whatever. Like, I don't know how the half parent thing would work. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Kick it.
It's better. Yeah, and he's got the boat behind him. This is much more fun.
Sour cream will be okay.
Yeah.
As long as he's doing something that makes him happy.
Yeah.
You know,
What is this
it's not
letter?
about the money.
Dad? $10 million?
What?
You're rich!
What? How? Why? Where? What? When? Who? There's reason for that. You don't just give somebody 10 million. He says he was legally obligated to give him that. But Greg wasn't really doing that well in the music industry. So, like, how? How? I have so many questions. Did he secretly take some of Greg's songs and then, like, sign them off to somebody else and then they got big playing his music? And then that's resulted in Greg now being issued this money as the composer, the writer of the music? I feel like that needs an explanation. Maybe in the next episode. Speaking of which, let's bring it up and get started because I feel like we might get our answers. Potentially. Let's see. Mr. Greg. Is that what his song was used for?
Whoa.
That was it.
Apparently Marty sold my song as a burger jingle and now I'm filthy stinking rich.
Wow.
You know when Rose came to my concert? I was playing this song.
Ah.
This is what did it?
It wasn't about burgers back then. She probably would have liked this though, right?
She would have loved it.
Oh, at least she was woman enough to admit it. You know, at least she admitted it. She would have loved it. Yeah, she would have. Rose found anything to do with humans fascinating, so she probably would have loved the whole burger aspect jingle thing.
What are you gonna do with all the money?
I don't know. Sing song. Don't cost nothing. How do
Aww. It was weird watching a previous episode without any of the crystal gems in it, I will admit. It's nice to see one of them in this, like Pearl.
We could take a vacation.
That's a good idea.
Go somewhere new.
That'd be cute.
Let's go to Empire City. Empire City.
And let's bring Pearl.
And let's bring Pearl. Why? What?
Me and Pearl haven't gotten along that well since I started dating your mother.
Yeah.
Aw, come on. We're all a big family. Great.
Well, if that's the case, can't you bring Amethyst and Garnet and Lapis and Peridot? Just because I'd love to see how all of them do in a holiday type setting. But I suppose that's what fanfic's for, right?
You, me, Pearl, and don't forget Mom.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's fucking awkward, Stephen. Yeah, it's a tire. Welcome to the hotel.
Shake a leg. Shake
Yes.
a leg.
It's Mr. Greg.
It's Mr. Greg.
Mr. Greg. Okay, this is where it's come from. I wasn't sure if he was gonna like spend it all in like a big fancy house and get all the big fancy stuff and be Mr. Greg, but this is interesting. This is a choice. This is where they went with it. Okay. It's a whole episode's just a fucking jingle. It's a whole ass musical episode. It's nice to see, you know, them being able to take a vacation and Greg getting treated nice. It's gonna be really interesting to see how he and Pearl gets on though. Wow. He's got a pool with a slide.
You must admit,
It's a perfect fit.
you look great.
Oh, it's great.
And anytime with Steven,
Of course she knows.
A delightful evening.
Oh, of course she knows how to tap dance. I don't know why I'm surprised at that. Of course she does. She does ballet. So I guess it's just like loads of different manners of dance that she does. That she looks good in a suit. Women look good in suits. That's all I'm gonna say.
More or
Just
less.
dance with me. Just say.
No!
Yes, no, yes.
I mean, maybe later.
Don't worry about it, kiddo. It's always been this way.
Has it? Interesting. All the pizza and stuff? Valid.
I was fine, 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you.
Aww. Oh, we're getting some real background stories here. Hold on.
I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again.
I was fine with a man who'd come into her life now and again. Okay, so she's singing a bit about Greg, okay?
'Cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you.
It didn't really matter until Stephen, I'm guessing that part was aimed at.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over?
No.
You won, and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone.
No. This is even more heartbreaking when you realise what like pearls are. They're like created and designed to be like the perfect servants. I mean, was there infatuation there? Potentially. Maybe it grew into that, but she was designed and created specifically to follow Rose Quartz without fault. And maybe those feelings evolved. It certainly seems like it in certain aspects. It's very interesting. I would love to hear how they started fusing amongst themselves after Sapphire and Ruby were the first two to kind of like fuse together, and they were the first different gems to do it. How it then became a thing amongst the crystal gems to try. Because I feel like that will give us further insight into Pearl's relationship with Rose as well, and who else did the crystal gems ever fused with Rose? There's so many questions, man. There's still so much to the history I want to know, I want to find out. Yeah, but this is really beautiful, and this is such a pretty song. It's such a pretty song, and she looks damn fine.
And she loved you, and she's gone. Why can't I move on?
Oh, Pearl. I loved that song, but it was so heartbreaking. Oh, that was like her really coming to terms with the fact that, you know, when Greg first came into Rosie's life, she was like, oh, you're barely a threat, you're not even a blip. But then she slowly started to realise that actually, you know, Rose really liked him and sort of chose Greg, I guess, over her. And that's hard. Can I just say as well, like the background here is stunning. I'm a sucker for like a city landscape type pictures, design, like anything to do with it. I fucking love it. That's why if you've ever seen my live stream wait screen, it's got city vibes to it too, even though I do not live in a city at all. Season 3, the animation quality is vastly improved. Like, this song was very well done, the animation was stunning, the lyrics were a bit heartbreaking, very cute though, and Pearl looked good singing it. I can't, it's a shame it's about heartbreak, you know?
Nothing's gonna fix this, is it?
No.
Greg!
I'm sorry you had to be around me.
Oh.
This is exactly why I brought you.
Oh. Yeah. Punt him. Beat it. Yeah. Go on, Steven.
Why don't you talk to each other?
He plays piano too. He's quite the little musical mastermind. Well done, Steven. Okay, give us a tune. I'm down.
Why don't you talk to each other?
Also, I'm so sorry for how much of this is going to have to be cut out of YouTube, because YouTube copyright hates songs, hates music, and the video gets blocked. It doesn't just get demonetized, it gets blocked, meaning nobody can see it. So my editor is probably going to have to be quite strict in how much we remove out. I know that she'll do everything that she can to try and keep as much in as possible as well though.
You might not believe it, but you got a lot in common.
True. He's both loved her.
And I love both.
Aww, and that too. Aww. And that like strikes even harder when you know that like Steven is part of Rose. He's basically Rose. That makes it even worse. Oh, it's like, because he's not just singing as Steven, he's singing as Rose as well, and that just hurts. Oh, they're gonna dance.
I know you
They're gonna dance.
You might not believe it.
This is such a fucking... I don't cry at cartoons. This is such a fucking beautiful episode. Holy shit. Like, the songs in this have been incredible. The animation has been stellar. Ugh.
You both love me and I love both.
I love the role reversal.
It's over, isn't it?
No, they're chatting.
Isn't it?
No, they're bonding. They're so cute. That was such a good episode. It started off, I was like, oh, this is just gonna be one of those episode things. Then Rebecca was like, alright, yeah, bet. And just like reached into my chest, grabbed my heart, twisted it, and yanked the fucking thing out. It was like, oh, I'm sorry, did you need this? Oh, here. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks everybody that worked on that. Thank you, the team. Thank you, everybody. That was a very good episode. That was stellar. Animation, writing, song, choreography, like everything in that was perfect. That's just shot up to like one of my favourite episodes. That was so good. And we finally got Pearl and Greg bonding properly, you know, and now they're talking. Everything isn't going to be fully rectified, you know, there'll still be some feelings there, as to be expected, but you know, they're going to get through them, and this might bring them closer together. We already know that Greg gets on quite well with Garnet, and his relationship with Amethyst is very complicated. That was such a fucking cute episode. I really fucking enjoyed that episode. Holy shit, that was great. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys did as well. Don't forget, thumbs up video, click subscribe to join me on the journey. If you want access to the full, raw, early, uncut version of all my reactions, click the link in the video description down below. It will take you to my Patreon. But that's all I've got time for. I will see you next time with another video, and until then, haste you back, guys.